everyone, I'm Yasmin and this is my channel Yasmin's Made with Love. I'm recording today on Friday, which is the 17th of November, I believe. It is just past 5 o'clock, so it's getting really dark outside, so the lighting in the room is not the greatest. Welcome you all, all of my returning viewers and new subscribers. It is a very unusual day for recording because I usually record on Mondays. However, I will be very busy this weekend and then from Monday onwards, so I thought, like, since I have finished my uni for today and I am not planning to do any of my work or like any of my study, then maybe I would just sit down and talk to you and share with you some of the projects I have been working on. So I don't think so it's going to be a very long video, but I have got quite a few things to show you. Right, where shall I start? I think I will start off, I'm sorry, I have got something in my eye and it really bothers me. So yes, so the first project I want to show you is something I've showed you on my latest video, the last video 2 weeks ago. It was the mandala tiger. I showed you, I framed it. However, I kind of looked on the on the final piece, or like how the tiger looked in a frame, and I wasn't too happy on it, so I went through my stash of frames and I reframed it, and this is how he looks right now. And I think this frame complements the tiger much better, so I just changed the frame, but I really love it. And since I have got 3 more of the same frames, I will be framing some future animal mandalas like this. Okay, so this is just a kind of redo. Now I have got projects which I finished, because if you remember, I am going through my WIPs. I am going, November, it is a month when I try to tackle as many WIPs as I can. And according to the WIP parade video, I've done it very recently. I have got 32 WIPs. On my previous video, I crossed out 2 of them, which were Matilda Bruce and Mandala Tiger, which I just showed you. This week I've managed to cross out another 2. One being Little Red Fish. So this is a Little Red Fish and I really love it. I stitched this on 32 count Belfast linen natural with all called for DMCs, with few exceptions, which I think is only the darker, yeah, definitely the darker blue is the only substitution. It is a shade darker than recommended, but everything else is as charted. I really love this design. It's very colorful and it is gorgeous. So a Little Red Fish is being crossed out from the list of WIPs, and it will be finished at some point soon. Right, the second WIP which I crossed out from my list, it is a Christmas project, and it was I think 2019 start or 2020 start, Christmas start, Fa La 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 Lama, and this is from the Just Cross Stitch magazine, December 2018, and I have used my own colors which are similar to the recommended colors, and I've stitched this on 18 count navy blue Ada. And for the snowflakes I have used the Mill Hill bits to imitate the snow, and I think this looks pretty good. Really like it. Now so those were my WIPs from the list, so I am really sticking to the plan and I am ticking and I'm tackling some of my WIPs from this year. I have also finished project which I model stitched for Ros Clarke, I think not so long ago she asked on a Instagram or over Instagram story if someone would like to model stitch this for her, and I offered, and I would love to do it because I really like the you know, this the snippet, well, not the snippets, what's the word, I've got it at the end of my tongue, and I just you know, like the sneak peeks of the release she is going to do, which was for Elephantis, like the medieval interpretation of elephants. And so when she asked who would like to do it, I've said I am happy to do it. So she sent me the chart, and I have done it. And I absolutely love it. I have used the recommended colors. And I've stitched this on 25 count Lugana, which I coffee tea dyed myself, and I think this is really gorgeous. And the chart is already available at Ros's Etsy store, and I will be also stitching the main piece, which is gorgeous. It's really, really lovely. It's it really represents my style. It's quirky, it's fun, it's colorful. I love it. Okay, so this is pretty. Oh no, I have finished one more thing. I forget. I have finished one more thing, and this was my new start because I just could not resist. I did mention I have purchased multiple of the you know, charts from Meloca Designs. I just really get hooked, and you know, on all of those mandala animals. They especially the mandala animals, they speak to me, they really call my name. So I purchased almost all of them. So I decided to stitch the mandala elephant. However, I didn't use the fabric from the kit. I had a piece of 14 count Ada from my stash, which quite small, but it was enough to put my piece on. So I am in the stage of framing this, so it is a little bit wet. That's why I just kind of pin it onto the board, because I wanted to wash it before framing because it was a little bit mucky. So this is mandala elephant, and I've used, you know, the colors from the kit. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And obviously, because I had a very tight fabric, I had to sew on the, you know, pieces of fabric to being able to do the lacing method. But oh my god, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this was my fourth finished for this past 2 weeks. I really want to start another mandala because I have got quite a few to show you. I purchased recently as well because I just could not stop. But we're gonna get there. Now I have got projects which I have worked on, which are from my WIP basket, and I've worked a little bit more on Garden of Dreams by Barbara Anna. And to be quite frank, I would finish this project if actually I had all of the flosses. I think at some point, as I was starting multiple projects, I was removing the threads which I needed for something else, and then I have never put them back into the, you know, the project bag. So as I was stitching downstairs, I start working on the background, and then I wanted to start working on the flower which goes over here, but then the colors called for they weren't there, and then I was like, oh, I just can't be bothered go all the way upstairs and look for those colors. So I only stitched what I could, but I need to really go through you know, the finished project and the, you know, the bundle of threads which just lays on my desk, you know, from the project I finished, to complete the code for DMC, so actually I can finish it, because there's not much left. You know, the majority of the background is done, which that's what in my, you know, in my opinion takes the longest. so by next time I should have this one finished. But I absolutely love this project. So yeah, one of the WIP. Second WIP I've worked on, it is a continuation. I continue working on the, what is this one here? Sorry, I'll be with you. It's just a need reminder. I continue working on Mess Coffee, and this time I've added the coffee pot and the coffee grinder, and I have got a glass coffee cup from one side, and yeah, it is coming along. But I wasn't paying lots of attention to this project this month. I don't know, there were like mandala, elephant, really you know, really kept me kind of going, and I really wanted to work on elephant. So Miss Coffee was kind of pushed on the back burner, and I didn't give her enough love and attention. So I need to rectify this and work on her more in the next 2 weeks. And the final project I picked out from my WIP basket. I've started this last night. It was really cold last night, so I had to put a heater on, which that's not something I like to do because it costs lots of money now. But anyway, so I was watching a Christmas Chronicles with kids, and we had some nice hot chocolate, and I've worked on a Matryoshka doll. So last night I've managed to work on the bottom part, which is, I've stitched all of this last night because the top area I had already stitched, and then a little bit filling in this area over here, and all these parts I stitched last night. I have to say then, because of the workload, you know, for the university, and you know, responsibility of being a parent, and you know, having a job, and it created lots of stress, and I think this really kicked my you know, not anxiety, is the sorry for a second, sorry for that, my son just wanted to share his amazing story. He's typing extension to Diary of the Wimpy Kid, so yeah, he would just want to share it. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, lots of stress, and you know, this kind of increase my insomnia, so I don't sleep very much. So you know, in between typing and you know, doing stuff, I stitch a lot. So I think, you know, that's why I've managed to work on so many projects. Right, so this is everything what I have been working on the past 2 weeks, and I also would like to share with you a few things I bought. It is a very a tiny purchase. Again, I have purchased two more kits from Meloca Designs, and one they had I think few days ago, yeah, I think it was like 48 hours ago, they had a sale for all the kids and charts and the million minders and all of these things. So I took advantage of it, and I purchased this is the new release, the Mandala leopard. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Those kits are really good. You know, I don't generally you know, if I don't like something, I don't really afraid to say it. So I'm not smoking them just because, you know, I do videos for them. I think those kits are really amazing, and they are very beginner friendly. So yeah, so this is the Mandala leopard, and the second one is Mandala polar bear, and everything is here. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I think if I could maybe finish one of those projects I just showed you, then I could reward myself with starting the polar bear. Why not? Right, now plants. I've asked a few days ago on the Instagram if you would like to do the, you know, countdown to Christmas with me, and because I was kind of thinking, you know, like maybe I would like to do the Flossmas for the very first time, you know, since I have been 1 year on Flosstube and I really enjoy watching others, you know, count down to Christmas. I thought, oh, you know, maybe I should do it as well. So majority of people, I think over 70% people on Instagram voting for yes, please, let's do Christmas together. I mean, countdown to Christmas together. So that's why I will be doing this. And they're not going to be a very long videos, because you know how much can you do in the 24 hours. But I'm thinking to you know, to share with you my projects I work on a daily basis, you know, also kind of, you know, going towards the Christmas, to share some of the traditions and custom, you know, we do in Poland in a preparation for Christmas, you know, maybe some, you know, share some lovely recipes for cookies and you know, cake, something what we bake in Poland. I really like this kind of multicultural aspect of Christmas in my house, because you know, obviously my husband is Moroccan, so he is Muslim. Christmas is not something what you know, in Islam is celebrated, but he always participates, and you know, we have Christmas tree and I'll cook the Christmas dinner. You know, I put some Moroccan influences into a you know, dinner and in the dishes to kind of, you know, make it a special. But on the other hand, I don't celebrate Christmas 100% like I would do when in my mom's house. So it's like a kind of infusion of you know, Polish influences into a Christmas, or like the Christmas idea for us. So I thought, you know, maybe I could do some of this as well. And obviously, like, I don't have any of the crafty advent calendars to open. I was too late to sign up for the Patchwork Rabbit calendar this year, so I wasn't able to do it. I missed out on the Caterpillar Cross Stitch advent calendar as well. But I have purchased myself the Tea Advent Calendar. I have never heard of this company. It is a UK-based company called Bird and Blend, and I have actually sampled some of the tea, because inside this beautiful Advent calendar, I'm just gonna open up. There are boxes, 24 boxes. And they also included like 2 samplers tea. So the one I tasted was like the regular breakfast tea, but it was delicious. And this is Irish cream to taste as well. So yeah, I'm thinking I might brew myself a tea tonight. But then on every day of, you know, my Flossmas, I will be brewing myself a tea ahead of time, so I can tell you how does it taste like. So I think that would be a really fun addition to Advent calendar, because why not? If you have got any other suggestion or the thing you would like me to include in those videos, then please let me know. You know, leave the comments below what things you would like to, you know, see, or like, you know, if you've got any questions, or like, I also would love to know, you know, what is your process of you know, of preparing for Christmas. Do you go all in, or you just kind of laid back and you take every day as it comes? I really like to know about your traditions. Like, what do you do? Like, do you celebrate Christmas, and you know, do you travel, or you know, all of those things. Like, I really would like to know a little bit more. So I think, oh, one more thing. I have recorded the new video for Meloca design, and I think it's really fun. I don't know, maybe should I tell you? Should I tell you or not? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna include a picture. It is an advent calendar, and I think it turned out really, really fun. And I hope you tune in on Wednesday at 5 o'clock on Meloca's design channel to learn how to do it. Please, as always, leave the feedback, leave the comment. You know, I always take this very seriously, so then I know what to improve, or like, you know, what I need to, you know, to make this more accessible to all of you, and make sure that everyone really benefits from those videos. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything I have got for you today. I am I will be back on the 1st of December. Sorry, brain went blank. I will be back on 1st of December for the first Flossmas video. I hope then, you know, some of those projects will be finished and I could start working on some of the Christmas projects. So it was really lovely to talk to you today, and I will see you all on 1st of December. Bye for now.